Hi everybody, it's your sometimes evil GM Josh. I wanted to let you all know that this is the final episode with our special guest Rudy. If you want to get more Rudy, you can find him on Twitter at Rudy Basso, and on the podcast The Demon Plague. The Demon Plague podcast is an actual play 5th edition podcast that plays through the Demon Plague campaign written by John Four of Role Playing Tips and James Intercasso. The Demon Plague is also live streamed every Tuesday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Don't Split the Podcast Network Twitch channel. If you happen to watch the stream live, you'll most likely see me there in the chat enjoying some good old D&D. Also, Rudy edits this very podcast. If you happen to need a podcast edited, I would highly recommend contacting Rudy. All right, enough talking. Let's get to the show. And so the conscious guy and her grab the two unconscious on the deck and jump off. Because as you jump off and you kind of look, and there is a boat beside just pretty much waiting and scooping up people, and they jet. Not really jet, but they...
I was going to say, how do they jet exactly?
But they escape.
What would it take to throw a grenade in that boat?
Oh!
Not with a 1 and a 2.
Oh. Well, I didn't roll a 1 and a 2. I had a 6.
You rolled a 6.
Yeah. You definitely stopped them from doing anything they wanted, but they did get away.
Good job, team.
Okay. I'm going to throw in a grenade in the water so we can get some fish for dinner, for breakfast.
DeMarco I can't hunt and shoot at any of them.
No, they're gone.
They are gone.
Because I like the way you think, DeMarco.
No. Can I flashback? I want a flashback.
Okay,
you
what
gotta
do you
give
want
me
a flashback for?
I manacled one of her henchmen to me. So he can't get away.
I don't think you had enough time.
What do you mean I didn't have enough time?
Because you literally had the bat in hand as you were like, whack.
But they all got knocked out.
What about
like
the
he
guy?
resisted me.
The guy that I put the drown potion on. Is he still sinking? Can we drag him?
The people in the boat picked him up.
So we can't rescue somebody, get some pump him for information?
No.
So much for my flashback ability.
Yeah, because I had already established a fiction of like, oh, they're gone. They had taken all the bodies.
Can I flashback and say I put sharks in the water?
So she left?
She jumped ship into another
Let's
boat.
go make sure that the
Princess?
Yeah, that the orc didn't do something horrible with the princess.
Yeah. So you guys go down deck.
I'm the one that knows.
Yeah.
He took her out of her room and
Yeah.
whatever. I'll lead everybody there.
And you're looking around, and you, after a while, it's in the front of the ship amongst all of her suitcases and stuff. You find a suitcase that looks a different color than when you brought it on. And pretty much,
beg your pardon?
It was, you can deduce it was a panic cell.
Oh. Doing some Outlaw Star here? Put her in a suitcase?
Yeah, pretty much put her in a suitcase.
Okay.
And he was...
That sucks. Whatever works.
Where to protect. You come down and Sid's there, like looking ready to, like he looks jacked. Like,
does he have guns in his hand?
He has a gun in his hand.
Vez looks around the corner.
But he looks jacked, like as more of like being vigilant for danger.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you do?
But he doesn't have the guns that we saw in the... No.
I said, well, what were their situations diffused? It was Avelia.
Oh, that bitch. Should have ripped her fucking head off. Jesus.
Oh my God.
Just take that out.
No, I think it's his verbal tick.
Yeah.
Not the bit.
Can you think of
Not
something more?
Yeah. She's, I guess more like he's like, I should have known. I got to get better at those social things. I should have ripped her fucking head off. I will go with that still.
I like to think he was like, nah, I should dial it back, but then goes back to it.
Well, the earlier part, be up for that.
Oh, yeah.
Is she dead?
No, she managed to escape with her lackeys. They came out of nowhere, boarded the deck, and we got the upper hand, so she split. But she managed to, It's Vasco's fault.
And
or Kazzel.
Oh my God.
Kazzel.
He let them all go.
Uh-huh.
Where is the princess?
I got her safe right here, and he hits the pretty much the panic cell, like with a hand.
What?
It was really clear here, and he goes down and he does something with his hands because he has his back to you, so you don't exactly see what he's doing, and you see the whole thing like retract away, and there she is.
You stuffed her in the bag.
No. Better than that.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Looks like a bag.
how much further to Moxbury?
You're
Okay.
literally 2 hours or 3 hours away.
All right.
Yeah, so do you want to do anything else before we get to Moxbury?
I'd like to hear her tale of woe so we can chortle at her.
Yeah, at some point.
Chortle.
Who's Davos? Who's the guy that you're getting married or loved? Whatever.
It's his, like...
I don't know if that's something you want to discuss in front of Sid, because he's probably like...
Well, she already yelled it while Sid
That's
was
true.
carrying her around.
Yeah.
What's your guys' deal? What's your guys' deal?
This is a prearranged marriage by my father. I love Devoris. He was a helping hand, a ranch hand on my father's estate, and now he's holding him hostage. And he said I have to marry Templeton Black, or he'll get rid of Devoris in a way that's not good.
So DeForest has no money.
You've got no money.
You've got
You
no
already
money.
told me you have no money.
She's like, I know Templeton Black, and she kind of pauses and look at Sid, but fuck it, since it's all she kind of, you can see in her head, she's like, shrugs, fuck it.
This is her last chance, basically.
I know Templeton Black will be giving me a diamond sapphire necklace as a wedding gift, and I could probably give that to you for payment.
You kind of have to, wait, that's your wedding gift? You kind of have to get married to get a wedding gift, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, we can get both. We can get the money because we get paid when the wedding goes through.
Are we conspiring in front of the Marians?
So if the
Wait,
wedding
wait,
goes through,
Sid?
we can then steal her away.
You probably want to do this not in front of Sid.
Yeah, we probably
I
don't.
mean, we're gonna have to bash him sooner than later. So
Yeah, honestly, I'd like to reflect my cold nature now. You are entered into a contract that you are bound to. I'm sorry, but that's the way things are.
But we can open a new contract because we can fulfill that one contract by letting her get married and then starts drooling.
And it's DeMarco's like, it has a business sense. We're betraying a Marion, and that's a big name, in Moxbury.
I shit on that
we've already
name.
got enough enemies as it is. We need allies to get stronger. I mean,
Not a Marion.
unless you can offer something of greater value in that sense, little girl, I think it's best that you stick to. I think it's best that you stick to this.
I think it's kind of funny we're openly talking about just taking her from a Sid.
I know, but
Sid's like, whoa,
Sid's like, hey, what? Well, two of them seem to be on my side. Is what Sid's thinking.
Kind of, yeah. She's. I don't love Templeton Black, and I have bad feelings about him.
Can we vote?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay, so as a group, we all huddle away from Sid and them, and just to kind of make a vote on this.
Yeah.
Okay.
All in favor of 2 contracts. 1, she get married and we get paid. And then 2, we take up her offer and get paid again.
And make enemies of the ruling family.
I think that was a good. Tell you what, I'll give you guys 2 more coin. Okay, if we just bring her and let it go. This is a sad story. I don't want you. Well, okay, no one cares about it. I was going to say.
How many coin are you getting for this mission?
It doesn't matter how much I'm getting, but I'll give you 2 more. Okay.
How about 3 more? Because we can divide it
About
evenly.
0 more.
Whoa, that is not how that works.
2 more.
Yeah, piece?
You put it towards your crew.
Was that a piece?
No,
2 more
total,
apiece.
No, total. So you'll get 8 coin total.
Well, there's also the other option of, and this option requires her to be a little patient, because what if we go through with this job, but then she hires us to save her boyfriend, and she could pay us with that necklace she was talking about?
If we bought into every sad story that came to our door, we would be safe.
I'm not talking about a sad story. I'm talking about a business deal.
Well, I'm thinking if she was going to give us a sapphire necklace, we're probably going to get 2 coin from it anyway.
But I'm saying for future business, for another mission, another time.
Yeah.
So
see,
we arrange for her to hire us later down the road to kidnap her and kidnap her boyfriend. That could be a job for a future,
Yeah.
So Sorry about
just
your
require-
luck, lady, but you got to hang in for like 8 months.
Wink, wink, yeah. Well, she really loves this guy as much as she says she does. She would hold out. This is her best chance unless she just wants to, like...
Josh is never going to give us that mission.
You'll never get that mission.
But that you shouldn't take that into account for.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And then we just say, fuck her. Just whatever.
I'm saying what... God, I've been correcting you guys' names the entire time. Now I can't remember his name.
Kazzel.
We should write it on the whiteboard behind us.
Kazzel. I'm just saying that we should just go along with what Kazzel's saying. Take the 2 coin. Wait. Let's take another huddle away from Kazzel. So now we're 3 huddles in.
Night Snails only.
Night Snails.
So Kazzel's out of this little huddle now.
Okay.
Let's just take the 2 coin
Let's just
and
take
just
two more.
and then not worry about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I've been saying. I mean, if everybody just says, let's take 2 coin, let's just take 2 coin.
It is not worth making an enemy of the royal
Okay.
house.
All right. So we go back into the original huddle.
When you say 2 coin, the additional 2 coin?
Yes, the additional 2 coin. So we go back into the original huddle. All right, we're going to take the 2 coin. And let's just get her married and get the fuck out of here.
Excellent.
Seems like a profitable day.
I mean, also, I guess aside from the Marians, we'd also be even worse with the Pit Fiends. I don't know how we are with the Pit Fiends now, but I'm pretty sure
0.
they wouldn't like us.
Oh, we're good.
Wait, it's 2. I thought.
No, but they're standing with the Night Snails.
Oh, that was general standing with the city. Okay, yeah. Also, we're not the Pit Fiends, we're the Super Fight League.
Yeah.
Super Fight League.
Yeah. May as well get, more allies.
Super Fight League.
Okay. Time passes. The Lilith, makes a sob story, and you guys kind of brush her off.
I think we need to be on extra alert to make sure that nobody comes back with that stupid boat.
Oh, yeah. No worries, because you guys were really close to Moxbury. And so, yeah, a few hours pass, and you go through, and you see yet again the beautiful city of Moxbury that you're all familiar with. You go into the center. You go into the center of Moxbury, and you go into the Lord's District, where there's, where all 4 of the rivers meet. You see in there's a gigantic ship, and you're fairly sure that is the Astabor's dream. And a really weird thing is it looks like it could be 12 stories tall, but it's kind of narrow. It's like when you look at it, that doesn't.
It's like the carriage that we saw that one time.
Exactly. It's a gigantic ship, and near the back of the ship there are multiple ships, as if they were kind of like docked to it. Like that's where you park your boat.
Okay, well, let's park a boat.
So yeah, you go and you kind of
Tokyo Drift.
Tokyo Drift. Come up to the side of it, and like magically it kind of sticks together, and there's a plank that falls down.
Our boat full of oxen.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, all the other boats and ships docked with this gigantic magical ship. Yours looks the shit.
Beautiful.
They're like yachts.
Yes, they are yachts, actually.
Yeah.
You dock up, and a couple guards come and greet you as the plank.
Tip my gun hole hat.
As you come up, there are 2 guards and the Baron. The Baron is in his 50s. He is a very large man, just like you could say, very
Like Santa Claus build?
no, like
He's wider than he is tall.
yeah, probably like a rich guy,
Stout.
like the rich,
Like a rich guy.
no, like from Pocahontas, the
Oh, the guy who was like, asshole.
What
Yeah.
was it, Ratcliffe?
Ratcliffe. yes.
Ratcliffe, yeah.
Right.
I view him as that, but with more like this fancy
Or
clothing
Ratigan.
or jewelry and stuff like that.
That's Ratigan.
I know, but also he was a big guy.
Yeah, you're right.
So,
Or
but
big rat.
but wearing really nice clothing and jewelry. But that's how I kind of view him. And he comes up to you. He's like, "Oh, fantastic! I'm glad you all are here. I believe you have the cargo. If so, come to my yacht and we'll talk business."
This is
You mean your daughter?
Yeah,
Wait.
Baron?
I'm the cargo.
Yes, the cargo. We have the cargo. Let us go to the yacht with it. Let's get Sid Longtooth.
And the cargo.
And the
Wink.
cargo in tow. Hey, step
Would you guys just hit the cargo already? What do you guys
He's like, I know you probably have some other things to clean up or whatever, but I'm going back to my yacht, and I'll meet you all there when you're all good to go. Leave the cargo here for now, and we'll talk about it at my yacht.
Wait.
I think it's a really, really bad idea.
I think it might not be good to leave the cargo alone.
Someone has already tried to steal your cargo.
The cargo likes to walk.
He's like, don't worry. I believe my best man has been accompanying the cargo, and these 2 guards shall be here at the plank for any reasons.
We just fought off 6 men.
I just want, what's his face? Longtooth's confirmation that this is the dude. This is the Baron.
Oh, if you go down, you describe, he's like, oh yeah, that's my boss.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's my boss.
We don't get paid until the cargo meets the other cargo and marries it. So
And like a cargo together.
Yeah, if you do the math though, the wedding's not today.
So
That wasn't part of our contract.
is this like we're good? Like we're gonna get
Let's not talk in the open. I'm going back to my yacht. See you in a few. And he walks
All right,
off.
fine. All right.
Do I all have to go together? Do we all have to go?
I'm going.
You guys.
I'm going.
If anyone doesn't mind, it'd be great if someone stayed with the cargo.
Yeah, I
I'll
think
stay
we
with the
all should
cargo.
stay with the
I'll
cargo.
definitely stay with the
Okay.
cargo. DeMarco's a businessman, and he's going to see his contract through.
All right.
I'll go talk to Man.
All right. So the capes are going.
Yeah, Cape Bros.
All right. Here we go. All right, Cape Bros. So you.
What happened to the kid?
Don't worry about him.
He's still tied up
He's still
there.
tied up there.
He's got good teeth. He comes out free, no problem.
I see boats. Wow.
He's just like,
That's a big boat. I missed my boat collection.
All right. So we'll do the capes first, and then we'll come back to the 2 at the ship. Team Cape, you go across multiple planks. You're kind of walking through all these other dock ships, right? And you finally come to the dream, you could say. As soon as you enter, there's this giant vaulted ceiling that goes up, and it's beautiful. And there are some stairs that kind of lead upwards to an elevated platform. And even before you can get like on top of that platform, there are guards at the bottom of the stairs. And as you approach, they go, weapons, please. Weapons, please. No weapons. Weapons, please. Checking your weapons.
I have no weapons.
Okay, I have lots of knives on me, like a dozen. So
You can
I
check
guess
them in, go leave them at your ship. Out of character, if you want to...
I want to keep one.
if you want to keep one, you can do a finesse now, or you can flashback later to say, oh, I actually have a weapon.
I will use the flashback probably.
Okay.
I myself am a weapon.
Don't fucking...
I mean, I'm just okay. See, I'm using my voice.
Okay.
Sorry, I myself am a weapon.
Yes.
I don't have any weapons on me.
Well, in theory, you could be like pistol, or whatever.
yeah, I don't.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Or
he'll
dagger.
take out his throwing knives and
Okay.
put them in there.
All right. So yeah, they have a check-in thing, and they actually kind of take at least the Vez's and most of Kazzel's,
Why is the name so hard?
and take most of Kazzel's stuff except for what he's keeping on him, and they put them in a drawer, and they actually slide them underneath the stairs, and they let you into the grand, or actually walk through the grand ballroom, then across the rest of the ship to where the Baron's yacht is docked, and the Baron's dock is called Obadhai's Bounty. For people,
That's a god, right?
so these have all been God references.
Oh, I don't know anything about God.
Maybe some nerds listening will be like, "Oh, I know what they're trying to get across."
All the Greyhawk nerds.
Yeah, and so you go in. It is a very nice yacht. It is only there is a lower deck, you would assume, and then only 2 upper decks. And as you walk on, there is a butler that greets you. May I help you?
Here to talk about cargo.
You have business with the Baron?
Yeah, cargo business.
He personally invited us here to talk with him. So
Of course, follow me. And he takes you up to the 2nd floor, and there's this giant library of precious woods and books. And beyond, farther down the ship on this floor, there is like some flora and fauna that look tropical. And beyond that, you can hear the rushing of water. The Baron's having a little drinky drink. And he's like, I'm glad you 2 made it. Have a seat. Want a drink?
no, thank you.
No.
Oh, of course. Well, anyways, did everything go all right?
Define all right.
Well, she's alive and safe and beautiful as ever, correct?
Yep. Yeah.
Yes.
My precious, precious stepdaughter.
Cargo.
Well, he's
Stepdaughter.
now he is.
I was under the impression she was his daughter.
No.
Our stepdaughter. We were attacked in the night, and the wedding planner tried to steal your stepdaughter away from us.
Well, I should have known. That pink skin, you can't trust it.
I look right into the eyes of Kazzel.
You see my eyes twitching very erratically, but I go, yes.
I look down.
He has a little drink. And you guys are kind of looking around a little, and you notice on one wall that's floating out, you could say in the middle, that has books on one side. On the other side, there are some very fine-looking long rifles and a weird-looking pistol that you've never seen before.
Okay.
Fucking pistol.
Like
How is it weird?
it has more than one
That's
barrel.
her face.
Okay. That's not too weird.
It has more than one barrel. You've never seen a multi-barrel pistol. Not in Moxbury.
How many? Oh, they're observing. I'm not going to ask questions. Never mind.
I mean, it catches my eye, and I say, cool gun.
Oh, thank you. These are my pride and joy. Templeton Black made them himself.
Oh,
Who?
cool.
The guy,
The overseer.
Oh, really?
Yes.
He's a gunsmith?
Well, he has resources, be it in the form of multiple hands that can help, refine, try experiments and things like
What?
that.
Like he has multiple people?
Well, let's just call it human capital.
Oh.
What? Oh, he sounds like a bad guy.
Yeah.
He's testing them on the people in the jail.
But he is a wonderful man, and I can't wait for him to marry my daughter.
Yeah, I can't wait either so we can get our money and go.
Oh, yes, that's right. Kazzel, you'll get paid once we hear those I do's and they kiss and everything is hunky-dory.
Do you think maybe we can get one of those guns as a little bonus for all the danger we had to face?
If everything goes out without a hitch, I'll give you one of those long rifles there.
All right, I'm more interested in the pistol, but okay.
Everyone would want the pistol, yes.
I don't want a pistol.
Well, I mean, out of all the things, that pistol is probably the most exotic thing you've seen from a long arm or firearms in Moxbury.
I don't like this. I don't like anything. This is Vez internal dialogue.
You know, we have that thing that'll let us speak to each other even.
Yeah, no one's used it yet.
No, because I don't want to use the load.
I'll be the
And
carrier.
you'll show up at the next Super Fight League event, right? And you'll make an appearance, like you said, and then you'll come afterwards, and we'll have a meeting.
Oh, yes. Your bosses did say something about that. And of course, there'll be plenty of business. Oh, man. The synergy between the Omarians, me personally, and the Blacks is going to be fantastic.
It's going to be fantastic. Okay.
What's the what?
What?
What's that?
Sorry.
The fastest growing sport in all of Moxbury.
Yes, of course. That as well, yes.
The whole family. Splatter zone. Okay, cool. All right. So we'll get there early tomorrow or something. I don't know. What time do you want to?
Good question. You will bring. I will come to your ship tomorrow morning after the breakfast, of course, and escort my daughter to the 11th deck to have her prepared for the wedding that's happening at noon tomorrow. And it's going to be fantastic, along with your help.
Okay.
For the time being, though, feel free to roam about the giant ship that we're docked with. Just don't go into any of the restricted areas, and you're okay.
Are those marked as restricted? Or what do you mean?
Yeah, I can. He will rattle off a few of them, but most of them are marked as restricted.
Do any of them? It's like the armory or anything like that.
I like the magic room.
Yeah.
He's like, okay, so if you're like, well, there are things that happen on ships that I don't need to know about, and that's where you shouldn't go either. And to be honest, you're not quite rich enough to go in some of the other places.
Right. Okay. Well, see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
All right. Let's go back to the ship. So you two are, kind of keeping an eye on the cargo. And you two, like when you're walking around stuff, you actually see this man that's all dressed in black, has slicked back black hair with kind of grain, temple hair. And he's followed by 2 guards and a very bookish looking guy. And you two probably meet him before you get to the ship, I'm guessing. He's like, I'm here to see my wife. Let me on.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's bad luck to see the bride before the wedding.
Oh, please. She loves me. And I love her. And I just need to make sure she's okay. And I want to talk with her. It's been a while.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll allow it, but only with us in your presence. In the presence of both of you. I kind of want to see what you two have to say to each other. It's just business, you see. We got to keep an eye on the cargo at all times.
I don't
until
believe
the day
it.
of the wedding.
I don't believe it for a minute.
I don't believe him either. But
That's fine. I just want to make sure that she is safe and sound and as beautiful as ever.
okay. And we're going to walk him to...
So you...
No.
Wait,
We're not going to walk him... We're not going to walk her straight there. We're going to get Longtooth. And have him confirm the identity of this guy.
Yeah, I think it's a ruse.
Yeah, we'll call Longtooth up first because Longtooth would know this guy.
Okay. Yeah,
he's been with the Marians for a long time. He would know about this whole thing, and he would know who Black is. You know.
Longtooth comes up and he's like, "Yeah, that's him."
Okay.
Well, I mean, it looks like him, but is it really him? And is there any reason that he should be coming on board the ship? That's my question.
Are you questioning him?
I'm just saying it as a fact. Our job is to keep her secure until the wedding.
That's true.
I think no one should meet with her until the wedding day.
I think Toombs is right. He's been my straight man for a while, and I appreciate his opinions on things. You've been waiting a long time. One more day? Practically in your hand, Black.
I have a pretty high attune. Can I tell if magic is going on? Is there anything I can do that...
You can attune for free with no consequence. Go ahead.
You know what? I might even be able to do better than that. One of my potions is a thing that disrupts magic, and I think it's the Alkahest. I don't know if that just disrupts but I'll do it in 2.
Okay.
We already went that way. 5.
You don't really sense any magic with Black, but in general, there's a lot of magic around here. This whole ship situation, pretty freaking magical.
Yeah, I think until her father tells us otherwise, nobody gets in to see the princess.
As you say this, he kind of breathes in pretty angry. He's like, "Now listen here. She is going to be my wife
Tomorrow.
and I demand that I see her right now."
Tomorrow.
Where are we standing at exactly? Are we like we're
like
on
blocking
You're
the
blocking the boat.
The gangplank.
Yeah, he's
right?
on the gangplank. You guys are literally at the threshold of the boat.
I want to use my savage because I want to command him to fuck off and come back tomorrow.
Okay. Or you guys are kind of like pausing and stuff. He's like, "Look."
Yeah, I'm kind of in bullet time in my mind.
He's like, "Look, I will pay you a little something on the side right now to be able to see my wife to be."
Right. Well, the one thing I want to ask you out of character was when I use savage, it says when you unleash physical violence, it's especially frightening because we've been kind of weird about that. I had a tough time figuring out a way to do it without actually inflicting damage on somebody.
Right.
I have a suggestion if you want one.
What's that?
I just lift up the gangplank and dump them back onto the pier. And then just take the gangplank and throw it. I can't do it.
Well, I want to intimidate him, but I don't want to like actually humiliate him. Like he'd be pretty pissed at us. Thinking he'd be pretty pissed, so I told him to fuck off anyway.
He'd be really pissed if it wasn't him, and then somebody comes and steals his future wife right out from under our noses.
Yeah. I kind of like what Toombs is throwing down here. I might do that. Just pick up the gangplank and let him fall.
I mean, I could like suggest it to you in character, like, DeMarco, are you strong enough to lift that gangplank?
Okay, you whisper that to me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Okay, as he whispers that to me, I want to look at these guys and go, That doesn't look like the proper swimming gear. And I'm I'm going to lift up the gangplank and just try to let them fall off into it. I'm going to perform. Can I perform another night not to be trifled with, or?
If you wanted to.
Okay, because I'd be pushing myself, and that's just 2 more.
The hope being that they would land on the pier, not in the water. But
you're just trying to, in the long run, get
it'd be fun.
out
I think it'd be great if they fell in the water.
Yeah, that could also be great too.
We'll see.
We'll see what happens. I'm just lifting this thing up.
Right. Is it a skirmish?
Let's find out what it falls under.
Didn't you have a thing that lets you do great feats of strength?
Yeah,
That's what I just rolled.
Oh, I gotcha. I'm sorry.
If I did the great feats of strength, would I even need to? I'm just lifting.
You just need to pick a skill to apply it to.
Okay. Well, it'd be like a prowess, wouldn't it? It'd be physical.
That's a save.
That's a save.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't know if it's skirmish, finesse. It's definitely not finesse. Is it wreck?
You could do wreck if you want to as well. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah. Breach defenses. Yeah. Let's do wreck. You get additional die because you pushed yourself.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's 4 for 1.
All right. So you lift up the plank and they do not fall off into the water, but they do fall backwards. And Templeton Black is fucking furious as he's like standing on the other boat. He's like, "You're gonna fucking pay for this. I just want to see my damn wife. I'm gonna remember this after the wedding tomorrow." And he just like shakes his finger at you.
Yeah,
Yes.
I shake a finger at him too.
After the wedding.
And they leave.
I shake a finger at him too, if you get what I mean, Josh.
Oh, yuck.
Which finger was that?
Oh,
Why yuck?
It's the naughty finger.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
See, I'm just suspicious that anybody that tries to get to her before the wedding is going to take her away, and we're going to lose our money.
Exactly.
And that's I believe in Tim's intuition.
I mean, if she was an assassin, which I'm just guessing she was, I mean, she's got disguise skills. We don't know who that was really him.
Yeah, business first. That keeps us safe.
Okay.
And it sure seems fishy that he would come here without her father.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Because you don't know what Cape Party knows. Yeah.
I don't know what their deal is.
We don't know who knows.
You don't know what they were just told by the Baron.
Yeah.
No, we got nothing.
Yeah. Speaking of the Baron, guys, so what do you two do?
What do you mean? What are we to do?
So you just finished the conversation with the Baron. Do you just leave the yacht?
Yeah, go back to our bar. I want to go back to the barge. I mean, basically, it's like I just want to make sure she doesn't get touched or whatever until she gets married.
Okay. Is that what you're doing as well, Kazzel?
Yeah, I guess I don't want to risk not getting paid. So,
Okay.
as much as I would like to go steal something expensive from his big dumb boat.
Yeah, same. Time passes.
Time passes. Everyone roll a fortune die.
That's 1d6?
Yep.
Oh, 6. Beautiful. Beautiful.
A 1.
1. I got a 1.
I got a 1.
Okay. So
Did everybody get a 1 except for me?
all right.
No, I got a 4.
Okay.
Phew.
Okay. Cool. So
I've been rolling so fucking well.
the morning comes. The Baron had mentioned that there is some kind of breakfast that's happening this morning. And you remember that, Bez. There is a servant that actually comes up and has a message to be delivered to Vez.
Wait, to me?
Yep.
All right, I open it.
And it says, it's from the Baron. It's like, I thought about it, and it would be fantastic if you and Kazzel could come to breakfast in preparation for celebration for my beautiful stepdaughter's wedding.
Oh,
Then
my
it's Bez and not me. I'm a little offended.
Oh, man. Does it give a time and a location?
Yeah, it's in a half an hour. And it's on the Lido deck, which you don't know because you didn't
We'll figure it out. I'll ask somebody on the way. Hey, Kazzel. Got this message and they want to see you breakfast.
Okay.
I obviously don't want to go.
You don't like breakfast?
I don't like the Baron.
I don't like him either, but I bet it's a nice breakfast. They might have an omelet bar.
What's an omelet bar?
Oh, you'll find out.
All right. I'm intrigued.
All right. So do you two get into your fineries?
Yeah, well, we're going to be dressing up for the wedding anyway, so
Yes.
might as well
All
put
right.
that on.
And I'm just going to let the weapons stuff still right as it was, because you had to go through the checkpoint again. But this time, you guys go up, all the way up to the 12th deck. As you go by and you're going up all these stairs, at one point on one of the decks, Vez, you hear the click-clacks of mahjong tiles, but you just keep on walking. And then you hear the sound of some jazz music and clinking of drinks, but you guys keep on walking, and then you go by some quiet floors, and then you finally get to the main floor, or to the 12th floor, or deck, excuse me.
You better say deck.
I'm sorry.
I let you get away with saying that we pulled up to the back of the ship.
Yeah, I couldn't remember the
Stern,
stern.
yeah.
So you guys go up there, and there's also another checkpoint up here of 2 guards, but you guys are fine.
Yeah. All right.
And it's just fucking beautiful up here. It's you can see all of Mox Ferry. It's this bright, like, whites everywhere. It's like picturesque place to have a wedding. However, right now it's not set up for like the aisle and all that stuff. There's all these banquet tables and stuff like that, and it's a smorgasbord of nice to eat and champagnes and all this yummy stuff.
Is there an omelet bar? I promised an omelet
yes,
bar.
there's an omelet bar.
All right, I pointed out to Vez and I say, you can put anything you want in your omelet and he'll make it for you.
What? Anything?
Anything in front of the, there's
Okay. All right. Whoa. All right. I'll walk up to the omelet bar and I will get everything that is available that is possible you can put into the omelet.
The chef is... Oh.
I want onion, mushroom, crab, shrimp, lobster, ravioli, cheese,
Black olives,
green pepper, croissant,
tomato. Yes, and the chef keeps on doing it, but after a while, they're just kind of disgusted. But they do it.
Thanks. I eat it.
Yeah,
I don't sit down. I just walk around eating it.
All right. And do you grab something to eat or drink, Kazzel?
Yeah, I'll just grab some orange juice and fruit salad.
Okay.
Did the Baron say he said he wanted to meet us?
Just wanted you to come up and enjoy.
Wait, so he's not even going to be here?
No, he is here. I was about to describe more afterwards.
I'll make eye contact or kind of give him a wave or whatever so he sees that we're here.
Yeah, and he kind of nods in your direction.
Meeting. Great audio.
Yeah, let's grab... Yeah, I can't wait to edit that. Let's grab some more food for DeMarco and Toombs.
Oh, you're so thoughtful about people. I'd never seen Toombs eat.
Yes.
He's all skin and bones.
So after a while, the main banquet table, is pretty much for, the wedding parties, right? But in the middle is the Baron, and on his left is Black, and on his right looks like Lilith.
Oh, what? Does she smell like Lilith?
Do you go straight up to her?
Yeah, sniffer.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm confused. That's not the real one?
You think you left Lilith in the cargo?
Excuse?
What?
You might want to do a survey or study then.
Yeah, I touched that knee.
I know this knee.
I'll do survey.
All right.
3 and 2. Oh, Lordy. Oh, boy. I get Tabasco sauce in my eyes.
Yeah.
We have our talkie things, right?
If someone spends the loads.
Yeah.
How much is it?
A 2 load.
2 load. Or it could be shared between 2 people.
Right.
I have 1 load that I can put towards it.
Who else? You want to share it? Or me?
I can do it. I mean, I'm not doing...
I got like 8 load left,
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I've got 6. So, yeah, that'd be fine with me.
Well, I'll just carry it. I got too much.
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
going to
fine.
use it all anyways.
All right, and then I'm going to be like, is the cargo still in the hold? That is not a metaphor.
Okay. Am I still with the cargo? Have I seen her? Like, she's not in the case anymore, is she?
No, she's back in her room.
She's been kind of just pouting. Is she still pouting right now? If I look at her and I see that she's pouting, then to me, that's like, oh, that's the real deal.
Yeah, that's the real deal.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, I'm looking at her pouting right now, and she's giving me the stank eye.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Absolutely.
Are you, in fact, the real thing? Are you the real Lilith?
You're not at the...
No,
He's talking
to Lilith on the boat.
Oh, yeah. She's like... She looks really confused, and she's like, yes?
Yeah, I do too, because I'm like, yeah, look at how pissed off she is.
She's not like an illusion or anything, right?
Can you punch her?
I go,
Don't
Toombs.
punch her.
I like put a frame around her face. I go, Toombs, this is legit emotion.
I'll touch her. Just make
Oh, God. She recoils, but
with my long bony finger.
Oh, God.
God.
She recoils. But it's definitely her.
Was there some question
Okay.
about this?
Yeah, there's cargo here.
Should I explain what? Yeah, what are you guys asking, anyways?
There is. She is here.
There is additional cargo present on this ship as well.
Marco raises an eyebrow. Curiosity.
Do you have a twin?
Yeah, I look at her, and then as he says that, like,
She's like, no, I was an only child.
we got a case of double vision at the moment.
Kazzel.
I throw a strawberry at him.
Kazzel, no! This is the opposite of what I do. Keep cool.
What the fuck?
Don't pull a fast right now.
is this a Drow
I
thing?
think she's our assassin friend.
Go
could
ahead
be.
and roll a prowl or hunt.
Yeah, I want to do it. So then I'll throw it, and then I'll be like, "Whoa, who threw a strawberry at her?"
Okay, sounds like a prowl then, right?
In my.
Yeah.
Are you trying to be discreet about this?
After the strawberry is thrown, yes.
Okay, all right, yeah, sure.
I got a good cover.
Okay.
I got a good
I
cover.
got a
first.
6-1-2.
Oh my God. Flap. This is so fucked up. Yeah, you.
The strawberry hits with deadly precision.
Yes. Tell me how it hits a person. It's her.
It arcs through the air and just right between the eyes and splat of strawberry juice.
Yes. And there's absolutely a reaction. She's like, and she like stands up. She's like, what? She's all confused, and the Baron's like looking around, like, whoa, who threw this strawberry?
What? Where did that come from?
The strawberry.
Who did this? Come out now!
And there was some ruckus for a few minutes, and somehow in the commotion, one of the servants gets blamed and is escorted out.
That's fine.
And it goes back to as normal as could be after the wife to be thrown out.
This action achieved almost nothing.
Was it her voice? Or?
Yes, with a 6. Yeah. So when you hear her, since you've been spending time with the real one, when you hear this Lilith speak, her voice sounds a little bit lower.
Did it drop? Like, well, yeah, never mind. You said it. You already said it.
Like, curse you.
No, just a lower voice.
I have been hit with a strawberry.
No. But it does not.
Who dares?
But it does not sound like Avella. So you don't have to.
Oh, it just
No, it doesn't
Okay.
sound like Avella.
Strawberries are one reason.
Well, I don't know what's going on, and I don't care. She can get married to him tomorrow. It doesn't matter to me
Right,
I'm getting
same.
paid when someone gets married. So
All right.
Okay.
whatever.
Keep it cool. Let's go. I guess let's go talk to them.
Oh yeah. So after all this stuff is settled down, there's tinging of glasses, and the Baron stands up and does a toast of like this great son-in-law to be and great stepdaughter, and how it's going to be fantastic. Yeah, all this wedding, toasts, and then Templeton stands up and looks. He actually looks at her lovingly, and it's like, I can't wait to be her husband, and blah
Yada,
blah
yada,
blah
yada,
blah.
yada.
And at one point, he actually presents her a gift, and it's the servants come up and they open up a large case, and it is a diamond and sapphire necklace.
Awesome. Great.
And the Baron's like, we will have that stored until the wedding is over, for now. And a servant comes and
Ooh, stored.
and comes and collects it and goes down somewhere else. And of course there is talking and all that jazz after all the toasts, and a good time is had. And if you don't want to do anything else, we'll go somewhere else.
I don't care who he gets married to. Or he gets assassinated.
But the problem
Agreed.
is, but the problem is,
guns.
I'm
As
pretty
long-
sure that we've been talking about this betwixt ourselves over the
Betwixt.
thing about them being like, well, I don't care who she marries, blah, blah, blah. Is that in agreement with everybody?
Yeah.
As long as somebody says I do. And I think they even said as long as somebody says I do.
Hey, it's her.
While we're waiting for the whatever to occur to see what happens, what would be the plan of dealing with the asshole that's stuck on the boat with me and Tombs?
Sid?
Longtooth.
Longtooth?
Yeah, Sid Longtooth.
Well, just ask him if there's a decoy or like a stand-in since she's not there. I mean, he might know.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Ask.
Yes. So there appears to be another Lilith upstairs on the ship. And they're toasting now, I think. Yes. And then there was a strawberry incident. I'm not sure what that was about. We're only hearing it secondhand. But does that sound reasonable to you?
Go ahead and roll a consort.
Right. I got nothing.
I don't believe you guys.
6 and a 4.
So, yeah. He looks puzzled for a little bit. He's like, I bet it was some kind of decoy since, there were going to be possible kidnappings. And if most of the kidnappers and paparazzi think the real Lilith is here, then it should have been easier for us to transport her.
This all sounds good to me. Does everyone think that sounds legitimate?
What did it say?
Yeah, it seems like
I
a
repeat
Sounds reasonable.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds reasonable.
Sounds reasonable.
He says there's decoys, blah, blah, blah.
You guys ever had an omelet bar?
No, is it any good?
It's the best omelet I've ever had. I've never had an omelet before, but it's the best
I'll
one.
bring you one, Tombs. What do you want in your omelet, Tombs?
Death.
Okay.
I mean, an omelet is basically a dead thing.
A lot of dead things.
That sounds delightful.
Wow, what a fucking edgelord.
Wow.
Oh, shit, he heard that.
I'm not sure I understand the reference.
It means real cool guy. All right, let's get to this wedding.
It is my many jointed fingers that makes me cool. Clackada, clackada, clackada.
Yeah, okay. We'll bring you an omelet filled with death. Yeah, we'll go back and bring omelets for everybody.
All right, y'all get to enjoy delicious omelets while Lilith is sad.
Oh, yeah, I should have asked if she wanted an omelet. Oh, I don't care.
All right.
Her hardtack is still available from yesterday.
Wow.
DeMarco just gives her his omelet. I mean, he already feels like a piece of shit. Okay, the reason why I mentioned earlier that this is a really hard mission on him is, one, he's trying to do it by the books the way he knows that he should do it, but he also feels like a piece of shit every day, and he's been kind of he's struggling a lot internally. The least he could do is give her his omelet. It's like, whatever.
Yeah, okay.
It's tough on the guy.
I understand. No, I get it. As your character, I get it.
I believe DeMarco might want to seek a therapist afterwards.
Or a new line of work.
Yeah.
Breakfast goes off without a hitch. No one else visits you guys at the ship. Y'all come back. About an hour later, the Baron and some guards come down to the ship.
Is it 11 o'clock?
Yeah.
Time to go.
All right. Still got the cargo. Still beautiful. Still ready to wed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sweet. Yep.
We're good to go.
All right.
We should have asked him for a sign to come and take her.
A sign?
Yeah, like he would give us a password or something. Can we
gotcha.
You could flashback if you wanted.
I mean, yeah, I think we should I'll flashback. I don't care.
Okay. What do you, how?
Yeah, I mean, we told the real Baron, whoever went to see the real Baron, can I do the flashback? Because I didn't go see the Baron.
Fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I mean, what's the password?
Something that Tombs would make him say.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Like, we just...
Death is an inevitability.
You ask him for it, he's like, yeah, death. He's like, death is an inevitability.
Seems legit to me.
There was no stress.
All right, thanks.
And he's like, all right. And he, I guess, comes down to the hold with you all.
Mm-hmm.
And there's his daughter. And he comes and like embraces her. He's like, oh, honey, it's so glad to see you. It's the most exciting day. Templeton Black and you finally get married. And she's kind of trying to force a smile. Sid's just standing there stoically. It's like, it's gonna be wonderful. It's gonna be wonderful. And she starts escorting her out.
Yes, we all go with her, right?
Yeah, we all
Sure.
go with.
Yeah, exactly.
We'll leave our oxen behind.
Yeah, exactly.
Water buffalo.
Bye, water buffalo. Bye, kid in the crow's nest.
Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
I'll see you later. And so, yeah, for DeMarco and Tombs, when you go to the checkpoint, do you check in your weapons or what?
Sure. Yeah.
Does that include my bandolier?
Probably.
Well, they didn't take my magic components. My cape.
I mean,
With the items I have that are just
The
freebie
grenades,
items,
yes.
sure.
the items that are like freebie items for me, like Manacle and Chain and Rage Essence Vial, would those be considered weapons?
Not necessarily.
Because I only have the bat. And
Yeah.
I would totally just be like, whatever.
Anything
take the
that-
bat.
anything
One man
that's-
wrecking crew. I don't give a crap.
Yeah,
They take
anything
my
that
weapons.
could be like really explicitly like, yeah, that's a weapon.
No, I probably aren't carrying anything that's explicitly a weapon except for the grenades.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't pull the pin.
Yeah, exactly. And they put them in a box and put them underneath the stairs, or they slide them into the stairs. And so y'all walk up to the 11th floor or deck. What?
Nothing. I was gonna make a dumb joke. Go ahead.
That sounds like the sound of mahjong being
Yeah,
played.
we pass by all this stuff, and
We have to walk 12 flights of stairs.
once you get to the kind of the entry opening to the 11th deck, the Baron's like, and this is where we say goodbye. You can watch the proceedings in the grand ballroom on the second deck. And then once the wedding's over, meet me back at my yacht, and I shall pay you.
Why don't you just pay us now? I don't really understand. If we're just going to attend and watch the wedding, it doesn't seem like you actually want us being bodyguards or anything like that. I don't understand why you don't just pay us now.
And the sooner you pay us, the sooner we're out of your hair.
Like I said, to-dos have to be had. Lovey, wedding, perfect for it to happen. Roll sway? Yeah, roll sway.
Yeah, we should stay here.
I rolled a 4 and a 6.
Oh, okay.
Excellent.
But he's like, that is a good point. I did pretty much hire you to be bodyguards, so I'll let 2 of you come to the wedding, be part of guests, and 2 of you can watch from the grand ballroom.
Oh, man.
It's limited seating. You 2 will be very privileged to see it in person.
I'm fine with the ballroom.
You mean watching
Okay,
it?
Yeah.
I think DeMarco and Vez, maybe.
Yeah.
All right.
The fighty types.
Yeah, so Vez can use magic and DeMarco can just fucking punch
I
someone.
was gonna say, Vez has a sharper sense of sight and magic and all that, and I'm more the body. So we're like a tag team duo, and
Wear me on your face like binoculars.
we're like Krang in his body thing.
Yeah.
Put me in your stomach.
Put me in your stomach.
Brain.
I just make a pouch with my shirt, like a kangaroo.
Nice.
I will explain to you the ways of death.
I'm a drow, buddy. I know a little something about death.
We can exchange tenets of our faith.
Spider Queen.
Tombs and Kazzel, you get to go down to the second.
That's not how you say my name, but all right.
Kazzel.
Kazzel. God, I even put. Oh God.
Can we start calling you Rudy wrong too?
Woody.
Rudy, I'm sorry for this editing problem. Sorry for the coughing.
I already get the New Jersey accent every single time. Everybody has to take their turn to do New Jersey accent.
I haven't done that. You 2 get to go down to this big grand ballroom. You actually go past like a bar and some other stuff, and there's a lot of people there because they're all kind of getting ready for it. And there's pretty much a wizard there that has done some magic to kind of show what's happening in the 12th deck. And for the 2 up there,
So the wizard turned on the TV.
yeah, exactly. The wizard turned on the TV, but I couldn't say TV. And for the 2 you go up there, yet again, there are those 2 guards that are guarding, getting into the 12th deck. But you have an invitation now. And so you sit down. Right before you sit down, you see that Templeton Black's at the altar with the priest, kind of waiting excitedly. And then a wedding happens. And Here Comes the Bride gets played. The Baron and Lilith come in. There's flower girls. It's a very nice wedding. And then it comes to saying the vows. And at the part where The priest goes, does anyone see any reason for these two not to be wed? Please speak up now.
Uh-oh.
I hold my breath.
Yeah.
I'm going to ready my standstill poison.
Yeah. And of course, as he says that, poof, the doors open up, and there's Avella and some other well-looking, pretty much the two guards. They were double
Okay,
agents.
whatever. Okay.
And she holds the gun up in the air and pulls the gun. Pow!
Oh, no.
She shoots the gun. She's like, everyone down. This wedding's not going to happen. And the people down in the ground ballroom as well. While that's happening up there, there are pirates that come in and start wrangling up all the people in the grand ballroom as well.
Your guard force is terrible.
Yeah, most of them have turncoat.
Wait, they actually turned coat? Like people have turned coat and everything? What?
They swap side. Yeah, like
yeah.
yeah. On the Lido deck, on the 12th deck, Avella's is like, no one needs to get hurt. I'm just here for her and any of your valuables that you got here. Put them in the bag, and no one has to get hurt. I don't want to hurt anyone today. We don't want to hurt anyone today.
A note. Vez is watching where the people are holding bags and collecting stuff. Vez is watching that. He's making a note of it.
Yes. So either deck, what do you do?
Wait. So they're just want the money?
They want Lilith, and they want the money.
Oh, they can't have Lilith. that's what I literally just say. I look at her and go, you can't have her.
Do we
At the very least, I can't have her until she says I do.
Well, she hasn't said I do yet.
Yeah.
Because Avella said no.
Is there a clock? What's happening? Like, do we get? Are we?
Just go. Just tell me what you do. 6 clocks on both decks.
DeMarco legit makes a stand. He goes, "You're not getting. The only way you're getting Lilith is through fucking me, and I ain't having it today. I'm tired of this shit.
All right.
Someone's getting married today."
Do you? And as you say, are you attacking anyone or what?
I'm just waiting to see what she says first. I'm just.
Oh, she looks at you. She's like,
No,
DeMarco, I'm taking her. We're leaving.
Oh,
I don't want to hurt you. Even though at this time she's also like waving a gun in your direction.
Can I unseen servant that gun out of her hand?
Sea Servant doesn't have a lot of force. It's more that.
What?
No, it wouldn't be enough force.
Would a magic missile be enough force?
Probably.
What's Sid doing at this time? Is he on guard too? Where was he?
Sid is. So he was at the doors. So yeah, you look at the doors and he's unconscious on the ground.
He's unconscious on the ground.
Yeah.
Well, then I guess at this point I see him. I'm like, well, and as bodyguards are supposed to say, I'm going to rip your fucking head off, and I'm gonna fucking charge her, and just plow into her with all my might.
6 o'clock here.
We're on a 12th deck. Throw her off the fucking deck.
So that'd be a skirmish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Risky standard.
Can there be stained glass?
Sure. Yeah.
Thanks.
That is a 6.
2 ticks.
I got 6, 3,
What
2,
does this
2.
look? Yeah. What does it look like?
So yeah, I just fucking like Shine Spark Dash from Metroid into her, shoulder down, boom, and just crash straight into her, and I'm like huge, so she's probably like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I don't know if I probably knock her over and just trample over her a little bit and have to stop and slow down and turn back to face her.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah. She's on the ground at the moment. Who goes next? Where?
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a Batman, pull out one of my smoke bombs.
All right.
Try and disappear so I can head back up to the deck where the wedding's going on.
Okay.
So I just want to escape this without them corralling me.
Oh, okay.
If I can make both of us escape this is great.
Yeah, that won't advance this deck's clock, though. It'll just make you be able to move.
Go help on that clock.
Yeah.
Because I kind of feel like that clock is more important than this clock.
You can just use the bandolier thing, and I'll let you just move.
Yeah, that's what I'll do.
Yep. All right.
Whoosh, boom.
Literally a Batman.
All right. Kazzel or Vez?
Where exactly? We're above them or something?
No, you're on the second deck. They are 10 decks above you.
Wait, why was I on the...
Because two people got to hang out with them.
Right.
The two fighty types we had to hang out with her to protect her.
me and Vez.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Yeah, you and Vez, Amber and Vez were out.
Sorry.
Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't care about all these rich people getting robbed. I'm just gonna book it and start running towards the wedding
Okay.
as well. I'll also try and use some of that sweet smoke cover.
All right. Yeah, you get up there as well. Vez,
I don't know where I'm at right now.
You're in the main room.
you're in the wedding reception,
Oh,
in the
okay.
wedding ceremony.
Well, place the thing there, like the altar's up there,
Yep.
right?
You guys are in the seats.
We're
Okay,
in
okay.
the seats.
Yep.
Okay, but we're
So like the
closest to
back of
altar?
the back of the sanctuary burst open.
Yep.
They came in the back door, the main doors into the sanctuary. They're at the other end of the church from you.
I'm assuming there's a giant, beautiful crystal chandelier in here.
Okay. Yeah.
That DeMarco and what's her face are under currently.
I'm kind of across from her, I think, at this point. Right?
You're not under
Like,
her? Oh yeah, you
yeah,
pushed her.
I pushed
Yeah.
her
So he
over.
pushed her over there.
Uh-huh.
So I would like to magic missile that crystal chandelier onto her.
Mm-hmm.
It's huge.
It
and
is.
It's pointy, and it'll kill her.
Okay.
Falls on her.
Fuck the rich people.
Oh wow.
No, what's her face? Azale.
Yeah.
What's her face?
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's rich people all around. And how big is the
Okay,
chandelier?
so it's a magic missile.
Mm-hmm.
I'll push myself. Ooh. How much is it to press myself? 2. Okay. Y'all, I'm one stress away from hurting.
Yeah.
So I get a roll. We're doing prowl or finesse. Or hunt. No, it's hunt.
Hunt. Yeah.
So I get
precision.
4 to roll. I got 6, 5, 3, and 2.
Ooh. So what does this look like?
So yeah, this time it's he puts his hand in his little pockets and gets some glitter and then puts them up in the air, and it's like bow and arrow. He pulls it back and shoots this magic missile into like the point where the chain is hanging, and it just shatters through the links, and it falls so beautifully, sparkling onto her.
Oh,
You're welcome.
you're welcome. Yeah, she's dead.
She's just
But
straight
her
dead.
goons are still around.
When the big bad. Okay, fine.
Yeah. they still will try to get some stuff. Wow.
We more or less ripped her fucking head off.
I just shredded her.
So,
I feel bad because she was so sexy.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? You can sexy ghost travel her into Death Town, whatever the hell it is that you do.
Who wants to go next? Anyone besides Vez? There are 3 goons still up here, but they look a little nervous now.
So do we get up there this round?
Yeah, yeah. Anyone can go. Tombs or
Yeah, come in the main doors and see the goons there looking all nervous. And I'm just going to smack one with a standstill poison.
Okay.
He doesn't know I'm there. I got the poison. I'm just going to walk behind and throw it right in the back of his head.
All right.
5 and a 3.
Okay, so he does go down. There's still 1 tick left. Yeah, so you smash it. He's like, oh, he falls down.
Or just freezes in place.
Right.
probably.
I forgot. Yeah. He freezes in place. And his partner, guy that's right behind him, is like, what the? And because of someone else being there, and takes a shot at you, and be a level 2 harm of shot. No.
I'd like to resist that with
Grazed?
armor.
Grace. Yeah. Grace. Okay. So use armor, and you just get rid of it because it's a partial success. What's the armor look like?
You know, I've been thinking about that. I think he is sort of has a bit of undeath to him at this point. So possibly, I don't know, maybe the bullets or whatever he shoots me, they just pass through without hitting anything vital.
And you don't feel it because your nerve endings are shot.
Right.
Oh, wow. Yuck.
I mean, that seems necromancery, right?
Yeah.
Yes. It does.
Kazzel, how do you finish this? Kazzel.
God
Damn it, Josh. Kazzel.
I disconnect from this call and leave the game.
Kazzel.
Rudy, we really want you to play with us. Josh sucks.
Yeah.
I kick open the door. Oh, there's already been opened,
Yeah.
I guess. Never mind. And I come charging down the aisle and flying kick the last remaining goon in the face.
All right.
nice.
Skirmish.
2 and a 3. Okay, so I continue past him, sailing past him, and to kick the bride in the face.
Ooh. Yeah, I think you kicked the bride in the face.
Oh,
Right. And no.
Brother John's face.
That's rough.
Yeah, you. Oh man.
On her wedding day.
Well, you
Yeah.
didn't roll a
wedding.
one.
Yeah, that's true.
You give her a knee.
This will be a wedding. This will
Right.
truly be a wedding she will never ever forget.
Yeah, the Baron will remember this as you hobble the bride to be. DeMarco, would you like to try to wrap this up?
Yeah, I'm gonna like. Where is the last remaining guy? Anyways,
Just,
is it, like
Standing right by me,
Yeah.
basically.
yeah, okay, yeah. I don't know. I saw whatever her face is. She's now dead, so I don't care. She got crashed with a chandelier. I wasn't too far away. I'm gonna break off a piece of the chandelier to use as an unusual weapon and waste one of my load because I'm not gonna get another chance to use my load. I imagine. And basically, I take whatever metal I just ripped off and I wrap it around my knuckles. I guess I'm gonna run up to the last guy and I'm gonna hit him with a mean right hook with this weapon that I've improvised.
Sounds like a skirmish, right?
Yeah. Okay, you ready for this?
Dun dun.
That's 6-5-5-5.
Okay. Yeah, you do it. He just goes out cold.
I send him up a few feet before he falls down. It's like getting hit by a truck, man.
Yeah.
Vez dusts his glitter hands off.
Mm-hmm. The rest of the guards, you assume that, and pretty much the deck hands that are below deck will dispatch of the other deck. But the Baron and the priest and everyone's just stunned.
You're welcome.
I think DeMarco, you should order him to say fucking I do.
Yeah, it's like, proceed with the wedding.
Proceed.
And
I'm getting paid.
The Baron looks at you and it's like, yes, let's make this official. And the wedding continues on with the servants trying to clean stuff up while it's happening. Begrudge, like when it comes to saying I do, Black absolutely is like, I do. And like when he says it, you can tell that he is madly in love with her.
Okay.
Like it seems truly legitimate with his feelings.
Okay. Great.
And when Lilith says I do, it's a begrudgingly I do.
But we get paid.
Does the person conducting the wedding have a really weird speech impediment?
Could have been.
I had to get a Princess Bride joke in there.
Nice Princess Bride shout out.
Yeah.
And so we'll fast forward a little, and a couple hours later.
So I'd like to talk to her bride, her husband,
groom.
Yes, the
Black.
groom. Yeah.
After the wedding?
After the wedding?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
at the reception?
Yes.
Sure.
So we're even now. Or was it even him?
It was him.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind.
Yeah, I was just like,
I just don't want him to have to try and kill us after the wedding.
Oh, right. Yeah, that part. Thank you. He's like, I'll remember this.
That we saved your bride and your wedding day. You'll remember that part, yes?
When you say that, he sighed. He's like, actually, you're right. Thank you. You have made me the happiest man ever.
I'm glad we could assist.
And when he really means that when he says that.
And I sincerely mean that when you need my services, you may contact me.
It makes me so happy for all these genuine feelings everyone's having.
Well, he is truly smitten with her, but when she is nearby and she just looks dreadful.
Wow. Well, especially if she got kicked in the face.
Yeah. And so
what's her face look like, Job?
She's hobbling.
It wasn't a one.
She's got some tissues in her nose.
though when you do go down to the yacht, the Baron's there and he got the fancy liquor out. And when you come down, he himself, not even in service, he pours the drinks and like shoves them into your hand. He's like, drink. I can't believe it.
Yeah.
You did it.
Great. Thanks.
You did it.
Yeah.
Finally,
Yes.
I will be able to tap into that human capital.
Okay. Great.
We're gonna payments, please.
Yeah. Can we take your money?
Yeah.
Can we have your money?
We would prefer the real capital.
Of course.
Well, I'm really happy for you, but we're tired of getting the runaround. It's about time for us.
Yes.
So.
There will be a deduction. We had to pay for the medics to make my lovely stepdaughter. It'll be just 2 off. It'll still be 10 coin, and I believe it goes to you.
You told me. Wait, what?
He's saying he's deducting 2 because of the injuries.
The drop kick to the face.
If I would have known, I could have helped with that for free.
There, he'd do it for free. Give me back the coin. Give me the fancy gun.
We punch her in the face again.
If you put up Snake, he's like, fine. I'm still taking that 2 off, but you can have this long rifle there.
No, I want the pistol.
That precious? No. Perhaps another time for another adventure. No, for another job. But drink up. It's fantastic. And to end it off, you guys are all drinking with him because he's being very...
I'm not drinking, but I keep pouring my drink into his drink.
Right, yeah.
He gets drunker and drunker to the point where I can steal stuff from him.
Yeah.
And I keep pouring my drink into Vez's drink.
I keep pouring my drink into Fatum's drink. It's a cycle.
And so he's a very big personality, right? And he actually keeps you guys around for probably an hour or 2, even though you're like, oh, God, just let me fucking leave kind of thing.
Let's fucking kidnap him and ransom him back or something. I'm mad.
Well, he's definitely giving us the runaround and being...
No, he paid you, though.
Oh, here he did?
But he did some bullshit deduction.
Well, we
10
were...
coin and a long rifle.
Did we damage the goods?
Yeah.
That's all on us.
Did. And so he's talking you guys up, and it's pretty interesting stuff. And then at one point, this beautiful woman comes in with kind of like dark brown hair, and she's wearing a very nice red dress. And 3 out of 4 of you know this is Chandra Velanese.
Oh,
who's that?
What?
That explains who the
I do the Italians.
decoy was.
And she's like, fantastic, Baron. I can't wait to work with you and that human capital you have. It's going to make Moxferry so much better.
I give her like the wicked stink eye.
I look at her adoringly.
And you can all deduce as you want with that what she has said, and the Barons is like, oh yes, I can't wait for this partnership. This 3-way partnership is going to be fantastic.
A what-way partnership? 3-way partnership?
It's the Blacks, the Chandra,
and at least some of the Armarians. And now the Order of Blood and Fire is a rank 3. Great job.
we help them.
Yes. Let's do the experience real quick.
I'll do it quick.
All right, go.
Every time you roll a desperate action, did I roll any desperate?
No.
We were
No.
We were never desperate.
Yeah, we were never desperate.
Only Rudy.
You addressed a challenge with violence or coercion.
Oh, yeah, you got
I did
two.
that twice.
Yeah.
And then you expressed your beliefs, drives, heritage, and background. I did. Yeah, I did that. I was, because that time that I accidentally called Vez a clown, and I was like, oh he could be useful if I just reinforce him a bit.
Yes.
And,
Yeah, you did that.
and then what other belief did I have that I think... Now, with the struggle with vice and traumas, I totally did that.
Yeah, you
I
definitely
totally
got to that. Yeah.
I did that too many times for no XP. Let me check here. Fez needs encouragement. Nux isn't even there. Might makes right. I guess I kind of stuck with that by sticking to my job.
So 6.
Because, I was like, well,
6.
Vez.
Tracking and violence. I think so. Did I do anything violent?
Yeah.
I did a couple things that were violent.
So
magic missile
and the tracking.
and I killed her with the chandelier.
Yeah.
You straight up violence.
Okay, so 2 there, and then beliefs, drives, heritage. Yeah, instincts. I vomited when I was being questioned, and then also beliefs. I was asking what's his face to control ghosts, and he didn't do it.
Yeah.
I didn't really struggle. I mean,
No, you didn't get that, did you?
I'm unstable and paranoid. I'm constantly trying to. I don't know how you see me as I play Vez, but I don't know if I ever act really truly unstable, but that's fine. So
I think
4.
all you act is unstable.
I know, that's all I am.
Okay, then 5.
Okay.
Dooms.
Dressed a skill with technical skill or mayhem. I did that at least twice. Expressed my beliefs, drives, heritage, or background at least twice. And struggled with issues from your vice or traumas. I did act cold, and my vice is my Ouija's faith.
Yeah,
So
6.
I like the 6.
All right. Did anyone level up anything real quick?
I'm going to level up my resolve.
Okay. Nice.
So I'm going to put another one in. I'm going to put one into consort.
Nice.
I'm going to level up my prowess once, and then put 3 into resolve. Because I gotta get better at the social stuff. So in case I was not here, I'm not like,
So did you level anything up?
Yeah, I leveled up 1 my finesse.
Okay.
So now I got 2 in finesse, 2 in prowl, 4 in skirmish, and 2 in wreck.
Nice. Did you get anything, Toombs?
I'm going to put all 6 into prowess and level up my finesse.
Nice.
Yeah, my other 4 XP just went to my playbook.
Cool. Well, that's going to do it. I really want to thank our guest, Rudy Basso. Where can they find you, Rudy?
Hey, you can follow me on Twitter. I have a podcast too. The Demon Plague. It is a Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition actual play that comes out every Wednesday. And we live stream it on Twitch from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern on twitch.tv/Don't Split the Podcast. Check it out. We give away lots of prizes every week.
What day is that on?
Every Tuesday. It's a fantastic program. I highly suggest everyone check it out. All right. Well, thanks for playing.
Tuesday afternoon. Thank you.
It's fun.
Hey, thanks for playing.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Thanks for listening to Tales from Moxbury. If you liked what you heard, you can find more at geekspective.com and on Twitter at geekspective. You can also find me on Twitter at EvilDMJosh if you're interested in geeky tweets. This episode was edited by Rudy Basso. He can be reached on Twitter at Rudy Basso for all your podcast needs. If you'd like to support Tales from Moxbury, you can become a patron at patreon.com/geekspective or write a review on iTunes instead, or just tell a friend. Thank you for listening. See you all in 2 weeks.